Hello everyone. I'm always talking about protecting your brain, reversing damage, and helping people achieve peak brain performance. But today we're going to talk about the next generation, your children. Now, I have 3 beautiful kids myself. They're my world. I'm really concerned about the effect of technology on their brains. And I want to share this concern with you because I think you need to hear this information and pass it along to other parents. Okay, so let's go. What I'm about to tell you will absolutely blow your mind. I'm gonna show you exactly what's happening to your child's brain when they use smartphones and digital screens. How technology is changing brain structure, causing permanent damage, turning kids into addicts, and destroying childhood itself. You see, nowadays kids spend more time on smartphones than actually doing things. And they scroll on social media, play games, text their friends, DMEs, watch videos. In fact, 95% of kids aged 3 to 18 have a smartphone. Now that's crazy, but here's the real kicker. 40% of those kids are under the age of 12. I mean, why would you let a kid under the age of 12 have a smartphone? These are children. Their brains are still developing. And each year, 20% of those kids become addicted to their smartphones. That's a lot of kids. Let me explain to you what's really happening inside their brain when they do that. So this is what happens. So the first thing is dopamine overload. Okay, this phone is designed to hook you. There's endless swiping, clicking, tapping. With each click, the brain releases a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine makes you feel good, gives you a sense of reward. But the problem is, when you get too much of it, when your child gets constant dopamine hits, their brain becomes overstimulated. Their dopamine receptors start shutting down, becoming less sensitive. And suddenly, real life feels dull, boring, and numb in comparison. This kills their brain's ability to feel joy, destroys their memory, wrecks their attention span, and even triggers a chemical imbalance, another chemical called acetylcholine, which makes them angry, upset, and constantly frustrated. On top of that, the smartphone's artificial intelligence knows exactly how to hook your child's brain. By exploiting tiny flaws in the way our brain processes rewards, these apps are designed to be as addictive as possible. Dopamine overload combined with AI hijacking your child's brain. This creates an almost hypnotic state where they lose track of time, ignore everything around them, and can't stop scrolling, clicking, and tapping. It's like a form of mental time travel that sucks away years of their childhood. And if you don't do something about it, it can lead to a lifelong pattern of addiction and dysfunctional relationships. That's how bad it is. Now, the second thing is brain shrinkage. Research shows that too much digital screen time is linked to brain shrinkage in the very regions that control empathy, impulse control, and decision-making. The highways and pathways that connect different brain regions, they get damaged. That means your child struggles with learning, struggles with communication, suffers big delays in developing the prefrontal cortex and the frontal lobe, the brain areas responsible for emotion, focus, and self-control. Combine that with dopamine overload, and you've got a recipe for disaster. Now, I know it sounds scary, but the good news is, you have the power to change this. It starts with taking away their smartphone. It's hard, but it's necessary. It takes over 3 weeks for the brain to reset and adapt. The best thing you can do for your child is to set healthy boundaries around screen time and enforce them strictly. Smartphones before age 16. If your child needs a phone for safety reasons, give them a flip phone without internet access. Help your child break this addiction before it destroys them. But you might be thinking, what do they do without their phone? Well, that's the third thing. Childhood is disappearing. Kids used to spend their days playing outside, exploring nature, getting dirty, climbing trees, coming home with scrapes and bruises and dirt under their nails. But not anymore. These days, kids spend most of their time indoors staring at screens. They miss out on the physical activity, the fresh air, and the chance to develop their motor skills and coordination. A lot of kids these days have never experienced the pure joy of running barefoot through a field or jumping into a pile of leaves. And it's a real shame, because these experiences shape a child's sense of wonder, curiosity, and connection with the world around them. They help kids develop empathy, compassion, and a sense of adventure. Here's what you can do to bring back childhood. Start by taking away the smartphone and replacing it with something better. Give your child a book, a drawing pad, a board game, or even a tool set. Encourage them to read, draw, build things, or help around the house. Let them use their imagination to create their own fun. Plan regular outdoor activities as a family, such as hiking, biking, or playing in the park. Let them get dirty, explore, and discover the world around them. By giving your child a chance to experience the joys of childhood, you'll be helping them develop the emotional resilience and mental toughness they need to succeed in life. I know it's not easy. It takes effort and dedication, but the payoff is huge. A happier, healthier, more resilient child. So please, for the sake of our next generation, let's take action now. Let's protect our kids from the dangers of smartphones and give them the childhood they deserve. I hope this message reaches more parents. If you agree that it's time to protect our kids, please share this video with another parent and let them know why. We're doing this. And remember, kids deserve better. Thank you for listening and watching. Smartphones are rewiring your kids' brain.